Bon Jovi with a big show at Gillette Stadium coming up July 24th with Kid Rock. If you want to get tickets, we'll give you the websites for that coming up in just a few minutes. Imagine you're at work, the cell phone rings, and it's Jon Bon Jovi calling you to complain about your employees. We want to try this out on our boss. John, will you help us play a practical joke on our boss?
Is this going to hinder or help my record?
I think this is. I think this is.
Or you're standing there at that radio station.
We're going to make sure your record gets played more often on our show. How about that? Is that a fair trade?
That is my disclaimer as we go into practical joke land.
I already went in there and told him before the interview that your people emailed us and said we were not allowed to ask any personal questions.
What?
Yeah, just to kind of help set this up.
He's just priming the pump, if you will.
I'll just prime the pump. So what we're going to do is we're going to call him right now. And I also told him that the record people said John might be calling some of the program directors. So if a block number calls up, answer the phone. So he's going to answer it. He knows it's going to be you. And if you want to lay into us because we asked personal questions you can't believe that we did that. We were told not to do that. And then we'll jump in and let him off the hook.
Man, you guys are cold.
We just like to have a little fun. That's all.
What's his name?
J-Bo Jones.
Oh, J-Bo. Oh, man. You're cold.
Here we go.
It's J-Bo.
J-Bo?
Yes.
Hi, this is Jon Bon Jovi.
Mr. Bon Jovi, how are you?
I'm all right. Listen, I rarely do this kind of thing, but I wanted to just call you and say that I just had like the worst interview with this Carson and Kennedy, and I have no idea why. I rarely do phoners to begin with, but I just sort of got into it with the guy, and I don't want to hurt my standing at the radio station, but this guy was just wanting to know about my wife and my kids and my wife and my kids and why am I still married and Tiger's running around and am I running around, and I don't get where these guys are at. Why they're classless. I don't get it. I'm playing a major stadium up there, and these two
over the line.
You think they want to know my sleeping habits with my wife, or am I sleeping with strippers? I'm like, whoa! This isn't exactly what I bought into here.
Well,
I appreciate if maybe you had a talk with these two. It's just classless.
I'll make sure I talk to
classless.
Yeah, J-Bo, why would your morning show do that?
Actually, if I were you, J-Bo, I'd fire the both of them for making me put through this phone call to you.
I'm just the irony, John. It's like you're the second artist that called today to complain about Carson.
It's still early.
You know, we love you, and you're a very important artist to us, and
I appreciate everything. I really do. But these two yahoos, man, you shouldn't have them doing these kind of things to you this early in the day.
Well, Carson offended Bon Jovi. It's Wednesday.
Thank you for being a good sport, J-Bo.
Good to talk to you.
You too.
All right, talk to you later. Bye, J-Bo. Jon Bon Jovi, going to be the Circle Tour featuring Kid Rock Saturday, July 24th. I don't know if you realize this or not, Kennedy, but this tour, they say they're going to be on the road for almost 2 years.
Oh, gosh.
Is that true?
Isn't that sad? I need a life.
Do you take your life with you on the road, or do you just leave your life
I
at
didn't say
home?
wife, I said life.
No, I said life, and I said life too, honey. But by that I meant, at this point, do you pack it all up inside a truck and you bring it with you as much as you can? All your creature comforts?
No, I'm the guy that has one bag. I really have, no worldly possessions that I drag around. Dave Bryan, on the other hand, I swear to God, he's got his kids in that bag. It's the heaviest thing that there ever was. No, I'm easy. Once I leave the house and I'm in that hotel room, I get by.
And I know you're friends with the Kraft family, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
So that's going to be a lot of fun doing
My
Gillette
hero,
Stadium.
Mr. Kraft, is my idol, my mentor, and of course, my relationship with Coach Belichick goes back 100 years now.
Why is he your hero?
He is the ultimate sports owner, and he's teaching me the ropes so that someday soon I can make the big leap into the big game.
Really?
So you want to own an NFL team?
Eventually.
What was the best piece of advice he ever gave you?
Oh, it just goes for hours and on end. I go and sit with him a couple times a year. He's my mentor. He's the coolest cat there is.
Nice.
Who wouldn't want to own something as classy as the Patriots? Tell me a better organization in all of sport.
Nice.
The Red Sox?
Red Sox are a lot of fun, but,
Right.
The New York Times owns a piece of the Red Sox. The Patriots are owned by Mr. Kraft.
Because you can't
Right?
mess with that.
I could buy a piece of the Sox. They're for sale. I love going to Sox games, but Mr. Kraft built that cool thing there. It's pretty great.
So we've got Bon Jovi and Kid Rock, the Circle Tour, July 24th at Gillette Stadium. You can go to bonjovi.com/tour if you want to find out about tickets. And I imagine your mentor, Robert Kraft, is going to be at the show.
Definitely. He and Belichick playing tambourine. I can see it now.
Super.
That's going to be a great show. We appreciate you coming on with us, John. It was good to meet you.
Guys.
Thanks
I
for
appreciate
being a
it.
good
See you in
sport,
summer.
John.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Carson and Kennedy on Mix 1041.